capabilities curve. PPC curve is showing comparison between two items. So here we would have item A and item B. And as you see, the numbers increase as they go up the vertical axis, and they increase as you go to the right on the horizontal axis. So if I produce at this spot here, I'm producing a lot of A, but a little bit of B. As I show this trade-off, as I move down the line, when I get down to here, I am producing a little bit of A, but quite a bit of B. Every single thing on this line is showing a trade-off. The things I'm giving up is my opportunity cost. The opportunity cost of producing a lot of B is giving up a lot of the A. Anything on this curve is showing efficiency. Any of these dashes here are efficient. Anything that would be underneath this line, inside the curve, is showing underutilization. It is underutilization because I can actually move out to the line in any of these directions and still increase my production. A mark out here is unattainable. I do not have the resources and technology to reach this level of production. So anything outside of this curve I cannot reach unless I somehow increase my production later on. Anything on the line is efficient, underneath is underutilization, and anything outside is unattainable. If the line is a straight line, this is a constant opportunity cost. This means that for every 2 items of A I give up, I may increase 3 B. The next 2 A's I'd give up, I would increase another 3 of the B, and it'd be a constant change throughout. When you're doing macroeconomics and also in microeconomics, when we do any kind of checks based on trade and comparative advantage, we're going to be using a constant opportunity cost. Therefore, we can see what someone is giving up for every time they decide to make more of the opposite unit. Increasing opportunity cost bows outward and basically says that you give up more of A as you get closer to making more of B. So when you get to the extremes, you'll see it's actually highlighted a little bit easier. To go from here on B, which would be right here, to this level is a very small increase. However, the increase is the same as the decrease of A from here to here. We are giving up a lot of A to increase just a little bit of B. However, from the middle points, I'm giving up just a little bit of A for just a little bit of B. So it increases the closer I get to production, basically the closer I get to full production of one of the products, what I have to give up on the other option becomes increased. Remember, the only 2 items can be produced when doing a PPC. We're comparing one item compared to the other. This is not a real-world situation, but this is how we do PPCs. All resources are fully employed. In other words, I'm using my resource to the best of my ability, and I'm basically using them to make whatever I choose to make. Resources are fixed. It's not like I'm going to find more items just lying around in the near future. In the future, far future, I may be able to actually create more resources, but right now, resources are fixed. Technology is also fixed. I'm not going to invent some new way of baking things or making steel in the next few seconds. Therefore, technology is fixed. In the future, however, it can grow. If it does grow in the future, if number 3 and 4, resources and technology, if they do change, it could actually cause the PPC curve to move outward. This shows economic growth. The PPC could also move inward. If it moves in, we are actually seeing a shrinking economy. This is going to be not using my resources wisely and loss of resources. Hurricane Katrina, when it hit New Orleans, you would see the PPC curve of basically New Orleans move inward as they lost resources, mainly labor, because people left, and also of all the natural resources as well. Technology can actually increase quite a bit. Technology is the number 1 way in which we would actually create the PPC curve to move outward. PPCs could also move differently based on what the invention is. Here we'll say here's food production and here's computer production. If I knew a new technology that increases only computer technology but nothing food, the line would stay close to there and then bow out only for computers.